The Terraria crossover for Dungeon Defenders 2 was without a doubt, I think, one of the biggest events that brought people into the game. I still think that the Dryad is an amazing hero, and this particular crossover was really one of the best things to ever happen to DD2. Now, with this crossover came the dawn of the Blood Moon Incursion, and the moment has finally arrived as Prime 6 is now unlocked, and here we go with the dawn of the Blood Moon. What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. It's time, y'all. The dawn of the Blood Moon has arrived. Prime 6 is open. This is the last Prime Zone, so we've got one more map, the Betsy map, and then the Prime Incursions will be complete, and we'll be able to get that entire second set of Hyper Shards. Now, this is my very first attempt on this map. I'm not really sure what to expect, but let's hop right on in and get things started. Let's see. Now, we know that we want to build back on this one. I'm going to start off with the 1 amp warrior build. We do have 1250 DU, though, which is pretty darn generous. So let's see. Let's just get the basics of the 1 amp going back here. How do I want to do the flame R's? I think we'll have enough DU to fit 2 in. No problem. I lost an EV. What happened? Here we go. Let's see. Now that's only 210 DU, and we actually have, what, 310 to spend per lane on this map. So I will be able to come back and add some more defenses in, and I'm definitely going to. Now, same thing here. Remember that enemies are going to spawn from the skeleton pile here, so you want to make sure that you built back far enough to take advantage of those particular spawns. Actually, we don't have 310 DU on this map because I almost went and super derped it. We got a lane that I just walked right past. What the heck am I thinking? And that is up top here. It's unlisted. This skeleton patch as well is going to spawn enemies. They're going to walk down this ramp and around. So let's see, where do we want to catch these at? I'm thinking these ones we can just catch right on the top of the ramp there. Here I'm not going to go with the double R setup. I'm just going to do one flame R. I try to keep the DU expenditure to a minimum. Okay, now we've got more than half the map built, and we've used about half of the DU, so I'm still going to have some leftovers, no doubt there. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to pull the build way back. I'm hoping to at least be able to sneak a couple of flame R's in up front. We're going to have to see how that works out, though. Let's see. I just got a feeling I used the wrong hero here. It looks normal. Alright, and then here we got the big old enchilada lane. This is a triple lane. So we've got the normal lane. We've got another lane that is unmarked, and this is a full-blown lane here. There will be a full enemy schedule that comes out of this one. And then we've got a skeleton spawn right over here, so the skellies, of course, are going to walk out and down. So that would make the ideal choke point to start off, probably right about here. So let's get it all in, and then we'll see what's left. Let's see, it looks like I'm going to have a ton of DU left, which is a good thing. Alright, so that's 230 left, and I'm just going to call it 4 lanes. I'm not going to add anything else to that skelly lane there. But 230 divided by 4, that's going to give us, what, 50 plus per lane. And that will at least give me a little bit of something up front. So why don't we do this? Let's get something back here just to thin the herd a little. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to... You know what? Let's just do it. Let's go with the lightning strike as well. And then what do we want to do on these lanes? I feel like the outside lanes are the most important because that's where the bulk of the mobs are going to come from. And of course that lane over there is a double lane, so it's going to be quite challenging. In fact, let's get a Flame Aura. Let's go with a Flame Aura Lightning Strike up here as well. And then what's that leave? That leaves me 80. Well, I mean, I can't do the full enchilada here, but I can at least go... This is a single lane, so we'll just go with one Flame Aura up front. And then this one's a double lane, so we'll give it a little bit more juice. And go with a Flame Aura and a Lightning Strike. And that is all we get. So, here we go. Wave 1. Wish me some luck. This could go ugly. But here it is. Now let's first take a quick look. 59,969 appears to be the mob level, which 59,969 is going to incorporate over to about 345 to 346 enemy difficulty. Now I definitely want to keep an eye on the mini-map here, as I really don't know what to expect, especially with, you know, floor 300 plus difficulty mobs. That could be some rough stuff. It looks like I got a nice little stack of Grave Infection going there, though. And how are we doing here? I mean, common sense tells me to upgrade the poo out of that Reflect Beam, but I almost want to get that front Flame Aura and Lightning Strike Aura upgraded more than I want to do the Reflect, to be honest. How are we coming here? So far, so good. 100 mobs left. Now remember, you don't have conventional flyers here. Now we are going to have some Cobalts, I believe. We'll have to take a look. I haven't been paying close enough attention to see if there's any Cobalt flyers here. But assuming there are Cobalt flyers in the lanes, we're going to have those little eyes as the regular flyers. If you all remember in Terraria, the little eyes that fly around when you're fighting the eye, we've got those. And those come directly to the hero. So... no grace period. Now they are really squishy, which is nice, makes them easy to kill. Oh wow, dude is making it way through here. I'm gonna have to upgrade this first, probably. These are some healthy mobs. Alright, so wave 1, it appears to be no problem. So that's good stuff. We did it! We survived wave 1! Now let me look here at the lane schedules and see. Yeah, there is regular Cobalts, so there's EMP Cobalts, but the conventional flyers are not there. The little eyeball flyers instead. Now let's see. Let's just go ahead. Let's get the Flame Auras and the Reflect upgraded, each main choke. And then I'll worry about the upfront stuff after that. Oh no. Oh, we're timed. That's right. I forgot we're timed on this one. We don't have all the time in the world in between waves. It's like, what did I do? Did I go and hit G? No, I didn't hit the button. The button said now. Let's at least get this flame upgraded as well. It's all good though. I completely forgot about this being a timed type map here where the waves are going to start on you. Okay, we got Treat coming, and Treat is all the way over on the far side. Alright, looks like Treat's no problem. There's still a bunch of mobs though. 200 plus mobs left. Let's continue this little upgrade train we got going here. Let's get all these things and stuffs all upgraded up quite nicely. And Lady Orcs aren't afraid to just come marching on down. I'm going to hit one more upgrade on this Flame Aura here. I don't want to have... that skeleton lane up top should be the easy lane. It should be like, don't even pay attention to it lane. So having those mobs push through like they did certainly caught me off guard. Let's grab as much mana as we can. Actually, I don't have enough to continue upgrades. Here's a nice big pile. Let's just keep these upgrade trains rolling. There's quite a few skellies popping up over here. And we got a 400 million health Slakelion. Not enough juice. Not enough juice! Oh, here come the eyes. You can see them on the mini-map, but boy, if you're not ready for them, they will creep right up on you. Because, like I said, they go right to the player. They don't care where you're at. They are going to cross the map and go get you. Right, let's see. I think we're in pretty good shape over here now. Wave 3. Just going to keep the upgrade rotation going here. I want to try to get everything upgraded over here and then fight in that double lane all the way over, ideally. Let's see, what else can we do? Is this not timed? It seems like it's giving me a bazillion years here this time. I'm not going to hit G. Maybe I accidentally slipped over and my finger hit G between wave 1 and 2. It's been so long since I did this one. It looks like I've got all the time in the world here now. So yeah, I guess this is not timed. It's just 6 in the morning and I've been up all night. Yeah, it's not going to start. So let me just go ahead and start it here. See, the Slikelion is right at the start of the defenses here. Now, another thing to note, you see the Skeleton Apprentice rolling out. Those particular mobs are not the hardest to kill, but they will one-shot you. So definitely you want to keep your distance from those if you absolutely can. All of them, really. What do we got going here? Oop, that was the monk right there. How we doing on this far side? Looking good. This is where ideally I wanted to spend my time fighting, but I keep catching myself running over to the other side of the map. Boy, I got dive bombed right in the face right there. Holy crapola. I think it's pretty safe to say any of these EMPs that dive bomb you is going to be a one-shot. You're just going to get wrecked. So you definitely want to keep an eye out for those. I really was hoping to get a few more upgrades in prior. Now this boss, depending on how fast you can burn him down, the main thing with this boss is you want to identify where he's going to be coming from and keep him away from the core. So don't let the boss go anywhere near the core, because if you end up fighting him near the core, he will enter in rage mode where he'll just kind of dart back and forth trying to target you. Now, anything that he comes in contact with at all is going to do damage to it. So if the eye is darting back and forth and runs over the core, you're going to have problems. Here's the little peepers coming. Let's see, there's some coming across the map too. Where are they at? Oh, there they are. I see you, eyeballs. Like I said, they are really squishy, but they do target you directly. So they're coming for you. Man, it's actually going super, super smooth so far, but, you know, it's only wave 3. We're going into wave 4 now. No shortage of boss enemies, too. Let's see. Let's keep hitting this side. I really want to be able to hang out on the other end. I keep coming back over here, though. We got any more juice laying up here? Oh, there's a tiny bit. Not enough to hit the reflect as well. Alright, now see, that time the wave started again. I definitely did not hit G. So I'm not losing it. It is going to auto-start on you. Or maybe I'm only partially losing it. Now the boss will only come from one of the outside lanes. It's going to come from this area right here or over there. So as soon as we get to wave 5, we want to identify where the boss is coming from we will be able to see it on the billboards, and then that's where we want to go. We want to go get right up in the boss's face and do our best to burn him down. Now, I'm going to stay ranged. I'm not going to try to nuke him. Although I'm sure he's going to have an absolute ton of health. I am going to stay out at range, as I just don't trust my ability to get the nuke off without having a little practice on him. You know, I'm not sure how fast he's going to come out, etc. The Assassins is coming. And here I am over on this side of the map again. Let me get over here. Get back over there. I do notice that the frame rate is dipping down pretty low on the other side of the map. It's so weird. Like right now, if I look this way, I drop all the way down to 30 frames per second. If I look that way, I'm at 144 frames per second. Just absolutely crazy. That much of a performance difference just looking at the defenses or not. So this one looks like I'm probably going to have to render it out in 30 frames a second instead of my normal 60. So I do apologize for that. But I can't control the frame rate, sadly. My machine is as good as it's going to get right now. Alright, now let's see. I like it better when it's on this side. Let's see if it's going to be on this side. No, it's not. Oh, or is it? Yep, okay, there it is. So you'll see a flyer lane that only has one big eye. That's the boss, obviously. So we're not going to see that anywhere else. The other side of the map, we'll see the 20 smaller eye flyers. And that's the little guys that come right after you. Now, what I mean by get right on them, I'm going to want to fight this guy up here. I don't want to fight him anywhere near the cores. So, you know, core there, core there. It used to be really, really popular to fight him up here, and the problem with fighting him up here is you're just too darn close to the core. So depending on which direction it is, if it darts back and forth on you, it's gonna hit the core. So let's get right up in his face. I'm excited to see how much health it has. Here goes. Let me see. You know what? Let me jack this up. This will get a tiny bit of damage on him as he comes out. Alright, here we go. I'm going to start myself off with a boost. And here he comes. Oh, that's not bad. Well, I mean, it's bad, but it's not terrible. 600 million health. 593 mil. I was hoping it wasn't going to be a billion plus, but, you know, that is not too shabby. So there we go. My very first run on Dawn of the Blood Moon. Now, this is another one of those maps where it's a big, beautiful map with tons and tons of DU, so there's lots of room to do some creative builds and really mix it up on this particular map. So I'm excited to see what kind of builds people put together for this map, as it should be good. And thank you, oh great ones, thank you. We finally see there's a Chaos 8 EV2 weapon. The Crystalline Crucible. That is awesome. I'm excited to see what it shoots like. Let me see. Now it's a McManus projector, which is perfect. But I'm wondering if it's got any special color or anything to it. Oh, it looks nice. Oh, it's shooting out a ton of them, huh? Definitely a good looking can there. Not too bad. Got lucky enough to get one on my first run. Yeah, definitely a little different than the normal Protean. Well, there we have it, Dawn of the Blood Moon. So thank you all an absolute ton for watching. Make sure to click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. I will be back soon with more Dungeon Defenders. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.